singers, this is Singing Television. I'm Sara Lieb, your host, and together we're making singing simple. Today I have a very special topic that I want to talk about. So this is actually addressed not just to singers, but to anybody, whoever speaks in public. So if you're giving keynote speeches to just talks, conferences, anything like that, and singers as well, I have a little pet peeve, and I'm going to air it here today on Singing Television, and that is that I'm so constantly seeing people using microphones the wrong way. Constantly, this is making microphones feedback. People are having to turn it up too loud, causing feedback for all sorts of reasons, and all sorts of things that could be solved so simply if you just knew how to use a microphone. So, most of the microphones that we use as singers, really popular ones like this is a Sennheiser E835, and like Shure SM58s, 57s as well, are all what we call cardioid microphones, meaning the pattern that picks up your voice, the pattern that the microphone uses to pick up your voice, is a cardioid pattern. And what that means, it's shaped kind of like this, kind of like a little heart, with not a point at the end but a circle. And what that means is the little heart, so the microphone picks up like this. So on the outside, it's all around here and going in here. And the reason it does that, the reason it has a cardioid pattern, is because it just wants to capture, these kind of mics want to just capture your voice or instrument that's playing into it, not the background noise, not your hand going like this, or my ring, if you can hear that making a metal sound against the body of the mic. We don't want that to happen. We really just want the microphone to pick up the voice. So I want to teach you, both singers and speakers, talkers, everybody from people who speak in church to people who speak all over the world. And this just happens to people all the time, especially if you're a speaker. You're not used to dealing with microphones. You're used to speaking and working in whatever field it is that you work in. So that cardioid pattern is going to pick up like a heart right here, and it really is just going to pick up right around the microphone. So this is the important thing that I want you to do. What happens is if you get too far away from the microphone, it's not picking your voice up, it's picking up what's right around it. Sorry, that was a lot of words. In any case, this cardioid pattern, in order for it to work well enough, what I suggest is you should have your mouth at about the length of 2 fingers away from the actual microphone. So people often really don't, I call it eating the mic, eat the mic. So not actually like this, and not necessarily right up to it as well, but very, very close like this. So if I'm speaking or singing into the microphone, here we go, I'll want to be really this close to the microphone, and you can see exactly how close that is. Now, I don't want to be like this. Most often when people are speaking, not singers, but when speakers are speaking into the mic, they'll speak like this. And what's happening is the sound is going this way. So it's only picking up this way, going across the microphone, as opposed to going directly into it. So this is a really important thing. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I'm always telling people to eat the microphone. Whenever I see speakers, talking like this or like this, my heart cringes, and I just want to say to them, closer to the mic. So for you guys, it's just a little lesson, but it can be a very, 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 very important lesson to sing into the mic like this. So not like this, not like this, not like that. I know some of us can get crazy with our microphones and our microphone technique. That's a whole different lesson. But I really want you to be able, especially speakers, but singers as well, to be able to talk into the mic like this. So not like this, not like this, right? We really want it to be right in front of our mouths. If I turn like this, the microphone should turn with me, right? Not, I'm looking down here and the microphone's up here, or I'm looking up here and the mic's down here, and I'm moving my mouth around. You can't move your mouth around, or the sound will move around too. Maybe one day I actually have a little PA set up in here in the living room. So maybe one day I'll actually do a demonstration of that with the PA, so you can hear what it sounds like when my voice is in the mic and when it's moving around. So this is for you speakers, singers as well. Please make sure you're talking into the mic, because most microphones that you're going to be using on stage are going to be this cardioid pattern kind of dynamic microphone. This is one. So I hope that you'll pay special attention to that and won't go like this or like that or speak like this. really right into the microphone, even if that means that you need to take a microphone boom stand and make the boom stand arm come out like this and be, really close to you if you're playing piano, or as a speaker, if you're standing at a podium, make sure the microphone is right there. Now, sometimes there are different kinds of mics, and those pick you up from much further away. That's okay. That's not what I'm talking about today. But if you've got one of these handheld cardiodynamic mics like this, please make sure you're speaking right into it. It'll be so much easier for your sound men. It'll be easier for you, and you'll enjoy speaking even more. Thanks so much. This is Singing Television. I'm Sara Lieb, and we're making singing simple.